everybody, it is Christine. It is time for Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. And let me show you the pen that I've picked. Actually, I have to make sure I got on the right board here. So it's actually a 49 at Market, and I didn't even realize it when I started picking it, and you'll see what I mean in just a second. And I'm going to rotate it because there's like this little torn paper down here. Uh-oh, darn it. There we go. Torn paper down here with a torn paper piece up there that kind of, I keep doing this for some reason. I'm kind of splitting my papers like this. There's little butterflies all over it. There's one photo. There's little things coming out. But what I really enjoyed was I'm going to rotate it, I guess is my point. Because I have a paper, and I'll show you in a second. It's got a print here. And then I'm going to kind of come over here. I have one photo, but it's going to be vertical. So, it's inspiration. It's inspiration. So what I have is, it was a counterfeit kit some months ago. I don't remember now. This is kind of the last of the ones I think that I've got assembled already. But it has this 49 at Market paper, and I love this butterfly. And I think what I'm going to do is tear this. So then I'm going to tear this, and I'll have that piece in the middle. And then I have these. These are more brightly colored. It is Here Comes Spring with Cartabella. But it does still go with this. And I'm going to mat this. I'm going to frame it out and stuff. I may actually gut this piece because I've got this photo of my daughter. It was a modeling photo, and she just looks so pretty. So I'm thinking I'm going to put it, in this one it was up here. So maybe I'll come up here. And I say that, yeah, it kind of has to be, although I kind of like it down here. I may play with that because according to the pen, it's kind of in this area. But I for some reason, this is what speaks to me. I pulled these pieces. I may mat my photo with any of these, but I may not. I may use the gutted piece. That's why I'm saying that. So, the other thing I have is, I have like a title, Sunny Blooms here. And I'm thinking either Beautiful, or I may use, I saw something, Blossom. Maybe it's going to be Beautiful Blossom now that I say that. I kind of like that. And then I do have like little butterflies here. She's got some kind of in the middle of her thing. And I've got these little pieces here that are like little burlap butterflies that will work possibly. And then I have some other little things over here that I can use as little, because she has like her titles on the bottom of her photo. And then she's kind of got another little title in the middle. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do, I want to do like a small title. I'm going to have to see about it. Okay, let me do a little, I'm so sorry. Let me build my frame and all that kind of stuff. Figure out my photo mat. I'll be back on in just a second. Well, guys, this was a quick one. I've already cut down my green paper. I did gut that little plaid there because I'll use that as a photo mat. And I trimmed down that green paper by a 1/2 inch. So now I'm just tearing my little pieces here. And I think this turns out really pretty. It actually doesn't take me long at all. Let's see here. So I've got that. I'm going to glue that down. What takes me the longest, I don't even actually really kind of do most of it on camera, is I'm going to build the little cluster. She kind of had it, again, this is rotated, so her cluster of like flowers kind of coming out of her page, or her little torn piece was on the right hand side, so mine's going to end up underneath the photo. I do have a few little butterflies here. They're from the laser cuts, and I had matched it to the kit colors, so I've got green and some blues and stuff, and I'm just going to kind of layer a couple of them over the top of the butterflies that are printed. And then I'm kind of pretending that cluster is underneath my photo there. So I'm going to add some butterflies. And then I actually had some little flowers in here. I don't recall. They might be Prima flowers. I think they're Prima flowers. I initially tried to use a glue gun and realized that that's not really going to work with those flowers. So I'm going to run off and get glue dots in a minute. So I kind of give up on that for just a second because I know I'm going to have to use some glue dots. And I thought, well, let me go ahead and do the title piece here. Now on that photo, there's actually like a little logo printed. I'm going to kind of cover that up. I don't mind it on there, but at the same time, I was like, this is where my title needs to go. So I'm just going to pretend it's not there. And I'm going to take my little foam title here and lay it right over the top. You'll see it in just a second. Now, I know Blossom. I use Blossom. I really struggle with the second word. I don't know if she had a second word now I think about it, but I really wanted a second word. So I'll put Blossom, and then I'll kind of look around a little bit, and I'll end up with Hello. Also, I kind of messed it up. It's got a little... I bent it. I guess is my point. And I kind of hurt my feelings just a little bit. I have to adjust it because I don't want to say tore, but I guess I kind of tore the top part a little bit. So I have to adjust it a bit just to make sure everything matches back up. And that kind of hurt my feelings just a little bit, but it's not terrible. And I'm looking at both pages here thinking, okay, which is my other little word I'm going to use? I may end up regretting using hello because it kind of goes with that hello sunshine piece right there in the middle of that page of the titles. I'm going to use hello, and like I said, I may end up I may end up regretting that later because I'll be like, wait, where's my hello for sunshine? But on the other hand, I can always spell hello out of regular letters, so it's okay. So I'm going to put that on there, and then that's when I'm going to run off and go get the glue dots, and I'll end up gluing my little flowers down. There's also some of those little leaves right there. You saw them on the table. I've used those as well. So I've just glued all that stuff down. And then she did have kind of a second slash subtitle. And so I'm going to put that up there next to the photo, and it's going to be spring. It says, I think it's Hello Spring. No, spring. What does that say? Spring Bloom. That's what it is. What did I put down there? I have to get the little pieces out of the middle. I do have to glue these. These don't stick without a little glue. So that's going to take me just a second. This, like I said, this layout didn't take me very long at all. Once I get this title down here and I'll glue it, and it kind of fits nicely in there with that spring. It looks really pretty. I don't know that I do much of anything else, to be honest with you, because it's just, there's enough layering with the little printed butterflies and stuff. Oh, I do too. I think I take well, have I done it already? I have some of those, these right here, these little burlap butterflies. And I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and add these two. I'm just going to keep on going because she had some little butterflies. Again, hers is rotated, but it was kind of coming up on the right-hand side of her photo. So I'm going to put it on the bottom to the right. And I'm just going to layer these on top of these other butterflies. They just look like tons of little butterflies flying all around. So I've got to get those few little butterflies here, and they'll go to the right-hand side as well and put a couple and just kind of expand that whole little cluster. And that's basically my layout, you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I think it turned out really pretty. I really like this set of stuff that I had put together. I guess, like I said, I think it was for a counterfeit kit at some point. But I think it turned out really pretty for this particular off the board. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out the playlist. Yeah, we have a playlist. Sorry, I was trying to remember if it's a hop list or a playlist. But we do, no, actually, sorry, it's in the description. So you'll have a hop list below. So again, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.